Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram is at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we are going over the latest in the Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B beef and all of the things. So we're going to start off with Nicki Minaj, and this is of yesterday. So she tweeted, about saying that, basically alluding to Cardi, that scary 304 knew to delete that tweet about my son. Says Shrump, says face, says also, says dear culture vulture, and your mom is pregnant with another monkey to add to her litter. The gag is she was jealous of a little baby boy simply because his hair was longer than all four of you bald-headed monkeys pulled together. Says Camel, I'm guessing this is reference to Jay-Z, and Rat, we are not fazed by botted tweets and bots in the comments. That's precisely why you're broke now. Desiree got filler since I said she ugly now. She uglier. OBITCH. Camel, let's talk about your kids today. That's on the docket. NIGHA shuffles papers. So threatening to talk about Jay-Z and Beyonce's schedule. Where's the beehive? Nicki Minaj is threatening to talk about Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids, who have nothing to do with this beef, who have nothing to do with anything. And says, I'ma kick your gums back into formation. Remember, Beyonce has a song called Formation. Then it says, Dear Rymir, I'm sorry that Camel framed you by putting things in your car allegedly. I'm sorry he wanted you in prison the way he wants all his enemies. He's weak, ugly too, but I guess when you have money invested into the private prison system, well, IDK, this is all alleged. Then says Kathy White. And remember, Kathy White is rumored to be linked to you-know-who, is rumored to have an affair with you-know-who, is rumored to be unalived under mysterious circumstances, and connected to you-know-who. Aaliyah, who you know is connected to you-know-who, and you-know-who, right? And then Nicki Minaj also tweets, Barney B says she wishes she was unalived even after beginning her litter of monkeys. Yikes. Vulture is bad for y'all. So for those of y'all who thought that Nicki Minaj, when she kept saying monkey and roaches, was referring to Cardi B's sister, no. She specifically was referring to Cardi B and the children. Then Nicki Minaj was posting all types of AI images of Barney, of Jay-Z. There's like a weird one of Beyonce too, and all the things. Then Nicki Minaj tweets R. Kelly, and then also tweets Harvey, your time is up. Dreadlock Rasta beside you, yours is up too, referencing the TMZ people. Very little albino DIK. Then she also says, G. Hoberson and Dodo James, your time is up. Tweets about her album March 27, 2026. Mind you, today is October 2nd, 2025. Then she has a tweet at Charlemagne and says, Charlemagne, did you put that bleaching cream on your DIK too? And tags the president, lock them all up. Imagine if you called yourself Shrump the God. OBITCH, lock up Boren, Lauren, and Jess with the testicles too. They're very nasty people. Queens, NIGGAZ, run these, NIGHAZ. Thank you. March 27, 2025. 2026, you guys. So basically what that is in reference to, they're upset because yesterday the Breakfast Club basically said that Nicki Minaj was being childish, was being immature, and all this was unnecessary and inappropriate. Then Nicki Minaj also says, Billboard, you're fired. Says, Barbs, them albums better be moving up, better start cussing you out too. So like I said, this was all a scheme to get those numbers up for her albums, for her records. Then says, what rap NIGHA want to get in the field today? I double dog dare you. And then wanted the Barbs to post a screenshot of what they were streaming, had a poll for what their favorite album was. And so then TMZ tweets Nicki Minaj and says, hey, Nicki Minaj, if you're available right now, we'd love to have you on TMZ Live to talk about this. And Nicki Minaj says, to eat SHIT, you in the paperwork. You know what you did. Come eat my ASS. I'm on my period. No. What are we doing? What are we doing right now, you guys? Then says to the Barbs, the reason they did that to my husband is because he snatched the phone from Tubby and Webb and Welp. Y'all know Zoo. If I release that call, it's lights out. They believe that, but for my husband, I would have done that, tore an album with Barney B, so they curse themselves for life. Then post another picture, allegedly, that it's going to come out, her new album's coming out March 27, 2026. Then is demanding the Democrats to take everybody down. You're all powerful Democrats. Remember, they lost the election on purpose. Take them down. They're a curse. Take them down. I heard the Lord say it is done. Okay, Lord, thank you. We give you the honor, the glory, and the praise. Jesus. Again, invoking God into this madness. And then says, child, what's next? Oh, Barbs, I love you. I do. You're beautiful and smart and intuitive and funny and kind and courageous and loyal and reliable and loving and caring and covered. And says, we will boycott every company attached to her. So this is talking about Cardi B. Just like we did with BET. Every company that enabled her disgusting remarks about children and other marginalized groups for years, you have 3 days to cut ties. That is it. That is all. And enjoy your day. We have the receipts. Is she watching my videos? Then she says, and if you're all still underestimating my influence, try me. And then says, BITCH, I ain't gonna lie, I've been laughing so hard for 24 hours straight. Who the F gonna bring this energy like good tight hole Onika? They gotta move around once the queen is what? And says, G. Hoberson, your time is up. Cortez Bryant, your time is up. Al Branch, your time is up. Sean G, your time is up. G. Nelson, your time is up. Doodoo James, you SHITTED on yourself that night. Your time is up. Lots of secrets, lots and lots. And then says, people think that when they're federal informants that they're safe, they'll soon see that God is above every government agency man ever created. God laughs at the things that man does to make himself feel safe. Your numbers have been called. God only used me to save you, my darling. I love you guys so much. No. Then she says, billionaires are obsessed with her husband for years, mad that their chest looks like shriveled up ramen in the cup and been in the pantry for years. No matter how much Taibo they do, they look like a prune. Then says, effing a DL man raw and got pregnant with another monkey. You said, oh well, he all our baby daddies now. Your husband said he never liked you. Your PUSSY is on yuck. Hubby told P years ago how ugly you are and always look swollen and botched in the face from surgery. So guess what? And it goes on about removing her likes. And then she's talking about Jay-Z. She said, once I saw the camel copying me in zoo poses and I was like, ugh. They don't want you to know that they'd make the case go away for 20 million. She's referencing now her brother because she quoted Tasha K. They checked his home and found nothing. They found out who he was and then came back and said they found something. To God be the glory, was done in the dark. That's why she and they are now cursed. Jay-Z is jealous of Nas. I was sued for hundreds and thousands over a song I did with Nas that never saw the light of day. Casino, your number is called. Jay-Z got mad that I wouldn't give him a beat that I had already began legal paperwork for. The song I did with The Weeknd on Queen. He said it's Beyonce's beat and Hoberson just laid down and let them take it and then sue me for remaking a similar beat. And then she wants to get into the sabotage of her tour with Future, which became my tour with Juice WRLD, which coincidentally unalived on my birthday. Belt to ASS on these posing ASS cones. Let's go. And then says when her and Nas did the shoot with the old school cars, guess who was seen taking pics in the hood with old school cars? So that essentially was that. And then Cardi B responded and said, B, you want to talk about $4.99? You sold both your albums for $5, you dumb HO. You was even selling poster and keychain bundles for your Queen album, you effing dummy. And you know I never been a BITCH to cop, please. That was your friend Nitty hitting up Tubby to go on a effing joint tour after he got out of jail. I ain't never got on no phone call with none of y'all ASSESs. BITCH, you witch. And look at you be talking about Rock Nation, you ungrateful BITCH, when they let you offer 3 months of title just so that they could buy your album. And then also that she says as well, here you go starting again, nice and early, you sick, pathetic loser, ASS, demonic, insane, BITCH. I said back in 2018, ain't nobody believed me that you been talking about my child since I was pregnant. You been jealous of my child. I had never mentioned or talked about your bleeping kid. It's one thing to be jealous of me, but to be jealous of my kids is insane. You're jealous of my kids because they're beautiful and effing smart, and that's why God punished you with having a slow ASS kid. You hate your child because you wish you could brag on him and his milestones, but the only thing you can brag on is hair. You effing dummy. And then Cardi B says as well, you said you was going to kick my child's gums back. Didn't you say you was in New York? That's past words now. Where the F you at? Because today going to be the day I go to jail. Then she writes a letter to Nicki Minaj and says, Dear Onika Tanya Maraj, this is my last time responding to you because this is past Twitter now. I gotta see you, but first I'm gonna tell you the truth. You said out your own mouth, the little girl you haven't forgave your mother yet, and that's because your mom used to stay silent when your dad used to touch on you every time he did that crack pipe. I know you experienced a lot of trauma in ABUSC, but drugs is not gonna help you. You need to go to therapy now. I'm gonna let you know this today. Your husband is not stopping you from your actions because he lets you do drugs all day to numb you so that he can max out your credit card. Yeah, you think I don't know? Them queens, NICKIMINAJ, that you be letting in your house every time you kick them out, be coming and spilling your tea in the hood. But I'm going to be the realest to ever tell you, you need to get help. You need to heal from that trauma. You always coming at people every time you see them happy because you got so much trauma and pain that you want to put on others. Your fans are going to gas you up while you literally lose your goddamn mind. You don't have no friends, no family, that man in your house that you just let do drugs until you pass out so that he can spend your money and buy the hood chains. I'm not throwing away my career and my endorsements going back and forth with words with a possessed drug addict. I will see you when I see you. And then she sends a message to her fans, Cardi B does. In the midst of all, I want to tell y'all, thank y'all, I love y'all, and don't think I'm gonna get discouraged. I had to pause and put my work gear on, but I'm getting back to it, and don't think I'm not patting myself on the back. Nobody's gonna take away from my accomplishments. I know what I have. Let's keep pushing. This is a hot mess. This is an absolute hot mess, but I hope for real that Cardi B is done going back and forth with Nicki Minaj because this was a hot mess, you guys. So nonetheless, that is the latest update, you guys, that I have on the Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B. What do you think of these latest set of tweets, y'all? What do you think of these latest set of tweets? Do you think Cardi B is done going back and forth with Nicki Minaj? Do you think Nicki Minaj is done tweeting up a storm and everything else? Do you think phone calls were made for them to stop this? What do y'all think is going to happen next? Please let me know in the comments what y'all think about this. This is it's todos, es final, es finito. It is the end of the road, it's the end of the line. It is final, it is finito for this video. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.